What do you do?
I'm an architect.
Mr. Architect, Wladimir Klitschko has been trying to get into Anthony Joshua's psyche and mentally break him down. I believe he sees Anthony Joshua as a threat. I believe that's why he's doing it. But I don't think he's scared. I also believe he means everything he's saying. He's very calculated with his words. And some of the stuff that he's saying is true. Listen, Wladimir Klitschko, he is a dangerous man right now. No matter what he looked like in his last performance, I believe he's a very dangerous man because he's motivated. You know, he's saying things like there's no pressure on him. It's all on Anthony Joshua because, you know, he doesn't have to defend his belts, and try to break Joe Lewis's record anymore. Anthony Joshua has a lot of things has to focus on coming into this fight. You know, fighting in his backyard, fighting in front of 90,000 people. Probably the largest crowd he'll fight in, and up to this date. He has distractions. He's saying he's called out and said he's going to knock out Wladimir Klitschko, and that's what he's coming to do. His team is saying they're going to knock him out, so he's got to go out there and prove that. Anthony Joshua said, I watched Face Off, and Anthony Joshua was like, you know what, that's what I'm about. So I'm not looking to go the distance. But Vlad is saying, you know what, I'm focused on myself right now. My obsession to become a champ again. And listen, sometimes when a guy's hasn't lost in that long, and just, basically running through guys like Wladimir Klitschko is doing, you kind of forget, what it's like to lose, and you can, just, think you can go on with business as usual. But sometimes it takes a loss for some of these guys to go get motivated. I know he's 41 years old, but he appears to keep himself in great shape. He has a lot of skills, as we've seen over time. Guys can get, fight into their older age now, new nutrition, new things that the guys are doing, workouts and things like that, lifestyle habits. Guys know a lot more. So, but we got to find out. Wladimir Klitschko didn't look like he had any spring in his step. He didn't look like, he looked like he was stuck. He looked like he couldn't, just couldn't pull the trigger in the last fight. So maybe he could be shot. Maybe he could be trying to just psych himself up. But he seemed very genuine in his words. Will it get to Anthony Joshua? I don't know. Anthony Joshua seems like a smart kid, but experience is key, man. I feel like it's going to be tough. Listen, I feel like Anthony Joshua has to knock out Wladimir Klitschko because I don't know. I don't know. I just haven't seen him fight enough tough rounds and pull out a decision. So I can't see him winning a decision. If it goes to decision, if I found out the fight, today was going to be a decision, I didn't know any winners, I would assume, probably Wladimir Klitschko probably pulled that one out. I've seen Anthony Joshua. I don't know how great his conditioning is and all of that at that point. So we don't know. So if he doesn't knock this man out, it can get very interesting. And Klitschko has a lot of experience. But Klitschko also, man, he said, I seen him the gloves off. He was like, I seen him state it again, if Anthony Joshua wins, he will congratulate him. But when he loses, he will help him back up. Wladimir Klitschko said he will be a mentor to Anthony Joshua, which to me is hilarious in a way. That's another little mind game and a trick. But, they have history. He might actually really mean that, but he knows what he's doing. He's got some tactics up his sleeve, and we're going to see if it works. AJ says, he comes in with the Mike Tyson effect, and, guys stiffen up when they get in the ring with him. I hear what he's saying, but at the same time, I don't think Wladimir Klitschko is going to be necessarily scared of him. He sees him as a threat, but he's fought all types of guys over a number of years, and he's been knocked out. So I don't know if he's, you never want to be knocked out, but, it's not like, oh, I'm afraid to get my first loss. Oh, I'm completely afraid of getting knocked out. Wladimir Klitschko's coming in saying, you know what, this may be one of my last few fights. I'm going to give it everything I have, and that's what makes him dangerous, man. Makes him dangerous. So I can't wait, man. I'm looking so forward to this fight. Hopefully it's really good. Hopefully it's not two guys staring at each other. I believe it has the potential to be very explosive. I think Anthony Joshua is not going to let this guy just defeat him if he does still have something left in the tank. I believe he's going to go for it. He just seems like a go-getter. And yeah, let's go. It's the Architect. I'm out.